Okay, in this video, I want to talk about this little Anika Nilles groove where this is from a Drumeo lesson, which you'll find at drumeo.com. And she talks about a part in the song Orange Leaves where she does a kind of metric modulation. And it's written here as 3 bars of 5/4 into a bar of 4/4. And up here it says 4 against 5 for the notation. Now, technically, I think this might be incorrect. I think perhaps you're supposed to write it as a tempo change because quarter notes at 5/4 and the quarter notes at 4/4 are not the same. But I'm going to show you, I'll show you what she's playing here and then I'll show you how we can program this into PolyNome. So if I count along, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. So you'll notice that I had to slow down the tempo for counting the 4/4 part. So you could legitimately write this out as 3 bars of 5/4 at, for example, 100 BPM, and then 1 bar of 4/4 at 80 BPM, and you wouldn't need this 4 against 5 at the top. But this is a way of trying to indicate this metric modulation. So let me explain this in PolyNome. I've actually programmed in this groove or something similar to this groove and put it in the public library. So once you've got PolyNome, you can register for the public library on the About page with this button. And then once you're registered, you can go to the public library, make sure you're logged in, and then if you scroll down and look for drum grooves, I've put it under famous drum grooves and it's under Anika Nilles Orange Leaves. So you can tap to install the preset. I'm going to view it and then tap it to load it. So what I've actually done here is I've programmed, if we go and look at this notation again, I've programmed these bars of 5/4 in 4/4. So we're going to say that 4/4 is the signature for the whole lot, but then in order to get this 5/4, which is what's happening here, I'm using quintuplets as the subdivision. So if we look here, if I tap and look at the rhythm, I've got basically 3 bars of quintuplets, 1, 2, 3, and then a bar of 16th notes. And what that means is if we accent every 4th note of these quintuplets, then we will get 5 even notes in the bar of 4/4. So it sounds kind of crazy, but that's what's going on with this metric modulation. Now I've programmed the groove here into line 1 and 2. So if I mute metronome 2 and I mute the quarter note click, then this is pretty much what Anika's playing, although I've not put the crashes in there, I've just done it between kick and snare, and I've also put in what's written in the notation rather than what she plays, and it goes like this. So there's this sort of tempo change. And what I've done in metronome 2 is I've put in the 5 count going into the 4 count. So if I bring up line 1 of metronome 2,
2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2.
And then I can bring up the quarter note count, and then you'll hear how the first 3 bars are a kind of 5/4.
3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4.
So if I now bring down the groove,
4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1.
So now you can hear that we've got 5/4.
3, 4, 5,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4.
And if you wanted to hear these subdivisions, we can just go in here, change sounds, and on line 2, I can put in a click. And so now we'll hear, if I turn up the volume of this, we will hear this quintuplet subdivision here. So let me mute the numbers and turn this up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then it changes to 16ths.
3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so if I put up the count up to 5, you'll hear that it's counting every fourth note of the quintuplets.
1, 2.
So here we go.
4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3.
So that's how you get 5 over 4.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2.
And then I can bring the groove back in. There's the hi-hat part, which is playing the 5 over 4.
4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2.
And then bring in the groove.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1.
So that's how you can work on the actual groove and understand how the 5 against 4 works and get that metric modulation happening. And if you wanted to just simply hear a 5 against 4 polyrhythm, that's very simple to do. I've just loaded the default here, so we have a count of 4 there. And then to create any polyrhythm, we can put the other count in metronome 2. So I'm going to tap to change the rhythm and then choose the whole note, which is divisions of a bar. And I can put 5 in here. So that gives us a 5 against 4 polyrhythm. And then I'm going to change the sound of this 5 by going to change sounds. And I'll tap and hold H, and we'll put a different beep in there. So I assign H to all of those notes. And now we've got 4 against 5. So that's one way that you can just practice in 4 against 5. And I did another video explaining 4 against 5 versus 5 against 4. And that's also available in the public library under odd time clicks. So to find out more about PolyNome, you can go to polynome.net. And if you want to check out some of my drum lessons, you can visit joecrabtree.com.